Hello everyone, I am Sanjana, your chemistry teacher. So today we are going to learn a very basic topic of chemistry, which is atomic series. You all have to learn this series to learn chemistry. Without this series you won't be able to do any chemistry. Okay, so let's move on to this topic, atomic series. You know, there are a lot of elements in our surroundings. So these elements have been put into the periodic table number wise. So there is a periodic table made by Mendeleev, the scientist. Okay, so this is the series. I have written this number wise, atomic number wise. So we will learn this like this only. So number 1, I have written this number 1 to 20. Okay, so you have to learn this series, in series. You cannot learn in between. Okay, so number 1 is hydrogen. Hydrogen, these are the element names. This is the atomic number and this is the symbols. For example, H is symbol for hydrogen and Li is symbol for lithium, and like this for everyone. So number 1 is hydrogen and number 2 is helium. So these are the symbols. How are we supposed to write the symbols for these elements? You know, any symbol, for example in hydrogen, H is a symbol. It is the first letter of the element. But in some cases, for example in neon, it is Ne. It is the first 2 letters of the name, element name. Okay, so it is different for, basically a little bit different with each other. So here is the example. Here is sodium, but its symbol is what? Na. Why? Because the Latin name of sodium is natrium. Its Latin name is natrium. So its symbol is the first 2 letters of its Latin name. And similarly of potassium, the first 2 letters, its Latin name is what? Kalium. So that is why its symbol is K. Okay. So else everything is just basic. So number 1 is hydrogen and the symbol is H. Number 2, helium, symbol is He, first 2 letters. Then is lithium, first 2 letters. Beryllium is also first 2 letters. Then boron, there is a difference between Be and B. Be is beryllium and B is boron. B is first letter and carbon is for first, same, nitrogen. Then there is oxygen, fluorine, neon. Here neon is first 2 letters. And also a lot of students do this mistake of writing Fl for fluorine. For fluorine it is not Fl, it is only F, the first letter. Okay, so this is number 1 to 10. These are their symbols. Okay, then moving on to number 11. Number 11 is sodium. We have already talked about it. Its Latin name is natrium. That is why the symbol is Na, the first 2 letters of its Latin name. Then is magnesium. Then its symbol is the first letter and the third letter. Okay, Mg, first letter and the third letter. There is also a element called as manganese. Manganese. Its symbol is Mn. So there is a difference between magnesium and manganese. Magnesium is Mg, manganese is Mn. Okay, so you all have to remember it properly. So for aluminium, it is first 2 letters Al. Then is silicon Si, phosphorus P, sulfur also S, the first letter. Then chlorine. Chlorine is first letter and third letter Cl. It is not CH, it is Cl. Okay, then argon is first 2 letters. Then potassium, according to its Latin name, kalium, it is K, the first letter only. Okay, then is calcium. Calcium is Ca and here is carbon, it is C. So understand the difference. It is C for carbon and Ca for calcium. So differentiate it accordingly and do not mix the symbols with other elements. Okay, so learn this properly because this is very important for you to learn chemistry. So please learn this atomic series wise, line wise. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.